Welcome back, sixth graders. Today is week 5, Tuesday, May 5th, and we are continuing to learn about World War I, and we'll go into greater detail about the propaganda posters. Last week, we started learning about common propaganda strategies, so emotional appeal, bandwagon, demonizing, glittering generality, and name-calling. Most propaganda are a combination of these, so it's not usually just one. So first one, emotional appeal, that's appealing to the heart instead of making an argument. Bandwagon, everybody is doing something, so it must be a good idea. Demonizing, the opponent is evil. Glittering generality, making pleasing statements, catchy phrases, slogans, or jingles. Name calling, using negative words or labels to create a negative attitude toward a person or group. Now it's your turn to examine the propaganda techniques and make a product. So the propaganda project is to look for existing World War I propaganda and adjust the message and image to match an issue happening today. So for example, I found this one when I searched for World War I propaganda, and then I altered it. Instead of do your bit, save food, I put do your bit, recycle plastic, and then I also altered this image here. So I asked you to think about an important issue to you. Here are some common examples. There's clearly many more, like animal rights or cancer, diseases, pollution, taxes, our current situation that we're in right now. So if you're not sure of an issue important to you, you could look at this list or ask your parents. So here's some criteria for your poster. Your poster may not be violent, use weapons, or have discriminatory language. The weapon on the top image over here is okay. The weapons on the bottom image are being used and pointed, so I want you to avoid that. So this guy happens to be carrying his rifle, but it's not used in a violent way, as opposed to, say, this one. Here you have, weapons pointed at people. It's in a violent manner, so make sure that is either edited out or you're not using that. So edit out any violence. The image and language need to be rated G, and change the slogan and the propaganda to match your new message. So here are steps. Search for World War I propaganda. So you're going to do a search and actually type this in the search bar, World War I propaganda. Select an image. Now some images depict violence. Please avoid copying these. And then to make a digital project, you're going to copy and paste the image to a Google Doc or a Google Drawing. And then you need to size it appropriately, make appropriate edits. And I'm going to show you an example on that. And before I do that, I'll share a little bit about grading. So the color and font need to closely match the existing image. So, this is kind of similar to what's already there. Your message is real, it's not silly, it's rated G. The message looks neat. It looks not rushed. It looks like enough time and care were spent to make it high quality. And when you submit your poster, identify 2 propaganda techniques in your project to explain how. So for example, I think this one uses bandwagon. Why? It is stressing your, because it says do your bit. Stressing your bit, implying everyone is doing something. So I think this is partly bandwagon, and it's also emotional appeal because the image is a soldier in the trenches, and soldiers were putting their life on the line of World War I, and that appeals to our emotions. You can also hand draw. So here are some examples of what students did. So they copied an image and then pasted it on their device, and then were able to simply trace it and then change the image. What I'm going to do right now in my next video is show you how to look for an image and edit that and continue this project. So I'm going to just pause this video and then get our next one going.